Hello guys, and the biggest advantage that this new VDGS system offered by 12Bpilot's SODE, it's the possibility of establishing different stop positions of a plane. Now I'm using the last release that has been updated of MK Studios Lisbon that has, in my opinion, an excellent VDGS configurations for the airport. As you know that Lisbon has VDGS practically on all the airport, on all the parkings, in real life as and also in the scenery. And as you know by now, GSX has only one stop position for every parking, and that also brings you the complication that sometimes the jetways cannot operate at a certain position because the plane has the door too far from the reach of the jetway. Now, in real life, the stop position, of course, is not the same for every kind of airplane. That's why you have lines not in all the airports, but in many you do. You have the model of the plane that is supposed to stop at a different location on each parking. Now, this new SODE dockings, it offers you the possibility of having a specific configuration that will make your plane stop at a different location of the parking depending on the model. Now the configurator itself is a bit more complex than what GSX is, and it's actually not done for a user, for any kind of user, just more like for developers and so forth. But in my opinion, it brings a whole new sense of immersion in regarding stopping of the plane. We've seen the look of the dockings and the lighting and so forth. In my opinion, they are more realistic. They are more live. And the guy who's developed SODE is a guy called Jeff, and he's a long haul pilot himself, so he knows a lot about this. And I personally like this this VDGS much more than GSX's. Now, unfortunately, this configuration does not get done by itself. So what you're going to find in Dusseldorf's version 2 by JustSim is a very poor configuration, which is going to stop the plane on every same spot. So I really don't see the need for using VDGS by SODE on Dusseldorf's by JustSim, unless we create a new one, which is what I've done for you guys on this version X of Dusseldorf. Now, if we go back to Dusseldorf, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Now, if we come here to Dusseldorf, you're going to see, now for example, you're going to see here that there's going to be a GSX. I'm using actually at this moment the default stand configuration and the default VDGS configuration that comes with version 2 of JustSim Dusseldorf. Now, it doesn't make any sense to add this VDGS configuration unless we make a new one. And the reason for that being is you're going to find out that for some reason they actually didn't implement SODE VDGS on many of the parking stands that in real life we do have some. Okay, this airport has VDGS not only on all the gates that have jetways on Terminal A, Alpha Bravo and Charlie, but also has some on the parkings at Victor area. Okay, that they're just being implemented as we speak. Now, if you go to Düsseldorf today, on this spot at Alpha 8, this is actually Alpha 8. They could have changed that, but this is Alpha 7 and 8. So this parking Alpha 8 has now GSX on this configuration. But in real life, you do have a VDGS docking here. Also, VDGS by SODE offers you the possibility of adding more than one VDGS on one parking area. It's not necessarily tied to the AFCAT, okay? And they have not done so. Now, if we go also back to Alpha 8, you're going to see that for some reason they have not. I mean, this is a very, very poorly developed VDGS configuration. If you go to Alpha 7, in the real life you have different parking positions, but if you go to Alpha, this is Alpha number 6, I believe it is, Alpha Actually, it's Alpha 4. My apologies. You go to the plane here, and as you can see in the ground, you have different stop positions. But if you open their VDGS configuration, you're going to see that they've done one for all the aircraft. They don't specify the difference, you know, and that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to use this fantastic add-on if you're not going to develop it at the end. You might just as well leave the JSX, VDGS, and forget about the SODE ones. So what we've done in this version X of Düsseldorf by Justin, we've created a whole new configuration of dockings, and you're going to see now. Okay, I've already installed it on the PC, and if I open the configuration that I've done for you guys, you're going to find all the possible parkings with its corresponding VDGS as it has in real life. Not only that, but you can find two different VDGS on one same parking. And if you open the configuration itself, and we go now to the parking that we are placed right now, we open the folder, you're going to see that there's different stop positions on each parking. Okay, so this is the difference between a GSX configuration that makes you stop the plane at exactly the same spot for all the different types of plane models, and this one done by SODE, it gives you the opportunity to have different stop positions. But that is a given only when you have a configuration that is actually being done properly. You need to add all the stop positions of the different models. It takes a lot of time. It's not a very friendly add-on to configure, but as I say, this is mostly done for developers, and they should probably give you a decent configuration, which in this case I've been adding this to your installer, and you will be able to enjoy it on the version X of JustSim. Have a good day.